Okay.
Okay, we're going to our other part here. This is a different field. This is 20 acres. Earlier, when we first did our Rogator, we tested it out here with fertilizer and the dry carbon in the micronutrient box, and we came out perfect with it on this 20 acres. We always knew this was 20 acres. We put 200 pounds of potash and we worked it in the ground. Since potash is 0060 and there's 40% of it's salt, basically the chloride in it. And so I wanted to get that down because sometimes that chloride and stuff that much. This field was real low on potash, but it's real high on phosphate. So I've got some soil samples I was going to show, but it's in the other clipboard, and we realized we got to go back to get it so Kevin can adjust the Rogator. So he's going back to get the clipboard because we had more fertilizer and oats than we could put on there, and that's in the gravity wagon. And since the conveyor is right over there, if you want to go ahead and point to the farm way over there in the corner, that's where we got the wagon. Wait, I got to step over a little bit here, Lisa. Can you see the big white shed?
Oh, now I do.
Yeah, so Kevin's running over there. It ain't that far away. It's about 3 miles to here. It's about 1 mile, half a mile, about a mile and a half from the house here or whatever, being on it. So this ground is wet. We had it all worked down, and then what would have been nice if we would have got a half-inch rain in a half an hour, but we had a 2-inch rain in about 2 hours, and it kind of might have rained a little bit more than that. Here, it's wetter up that way towards Hamel and stuff. And so we tried to break this open last night, and I got down about halfway where it was in a draw, and I quit because I was making a track. I'm trying to get this field completely level so we can cut hay on it really smooth. And what we did, I put new shovels in the mulcher that's over there, that tractor.
Right there?
Yeah, and that's a crow's foot one. And we're just barely going down, and we've got all these grooves and this stuff in here. And these clods will break up if we get on it. So we're going to get the oats on it. And then this is 24 feet wide. So this is kind of my cheap part of the rolling baskets that you hear, and then my roller. So if we kind of come back here, Lisa, you can kind of see how that would work the seed in. So we want the seed to be touching the ground. We only want it about a half deep here. And so this is kind of showing how it kind of chops it up. And we can go a pretty good clip there. We go 8 miles an hour, 24 feet wide. And in the end, it'll look like this over here.
Oh.
So that's our goal part for right now, being on that part. So we're going to probably go ahead and spread this. We've been out here in the heat. It's been extremely hot. I need to finish the field before Kevin can really get going. So I'm going to have Lisa calling this a wrap, and we'll come back and look at it later. We got a field of alfalfa to put over there next to the trees on that farm over there farther away. And so that's extremely wet, and we'll work on that tomorrow. Hopefully they're talking a chance of rain for Saturday. Well, we've kind of got a silly overcast or whatever right now. It was a lot of humidity. Everything is sweating right now. And so if we get this worked down, there's plenty of moisture in the ground. The heat will bring that moisture up to the top, and that'll germinate the alfalfa and the oats. And I think we made this roller, me and my dad. This is a combination of five horse drawn rollers. So there used to be a seat sitting out, steel seat, and 2 horses, and they would roll with this roller. There's wooden bearings, so it works pretty good. We drilled holes in the blocks. It's like cherry wood, and we put grease in them. So I had it all greased up. Dad made that. Actually, That's part of an old disc out here. Part of a John Deere plow is in there. And then my dad made this to unhook right here. And then you lift these up and you can go down the road and we can pull all three of them together. Being at that, and naturally now I'm half a hole off here to get it put back together. And kind of go with that. So I realize I got to tell Kevin to get a jack to unhook that. We're going to change tractors with that when we're done. So we're kind of noticing that we're not getting the wheel track out from the Kubota, and we don't know if that's going to be an issue or not, so we're not fooling with it right now. So the ground is just a little bit too tacky, so we don't want to leave any wheel tracks in the field, and so that's our game plan. Lisa, thank you so much for coming out and helping us. She took about 5 or 6 more videos, and we're breaking them down in parts so it make it easier being at that part. So we're going to do a couple more of it, and that'll be it of sowing our alfalfa here with the airflow. So it's more important to get this incorporated, getting the ground ready to put the airflow, because when we get going with that thing, you know, we can sow this field in an hour and with the airflow, and we can easily 24 feet at that part, I don't know, probably could get this worked in within an hour. So when you take a 12-foot brilliant thing and keep dumping the seed in, and we got the fertilizer in, sometimes it's more work just getting the seed and the fertilizer and everything here than it is to spread it on. So, and then we know what we're doing with the GPS on there, part of it, and the auto steer. We're just dead set on everything when we're doing it. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching these videos. This is Midwest Farmer LeDuc, my son Kevin, and we're using Alpha-Rex alfalfa seed. You can see from another video it came up with the oats, and we just did the video on the mixing it at the Madison, or the M&M service plant in Marine, and so it's been a very enjoyable day that we can get back in the field and get going. But it's still wet, but we're pushing it because it's time to get this done. It should have been done earlier, but it was just too wet, and you just can't. You don't want to do this in the ruts. This field's supposed to last for 5 years, so that's what we kind of do, and so we're doing it now. So thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.